Hidey-Ho Friends, it's Michelle with the weekly Meltdown, where I give you thoughts on what I've melted in my home over the last week. And today's Scentsy focus is on the Mardi Gras collection. I have warmed all of the scents that come with this collection, and I believe this is the only collection I have purposely, after smelling them, that is, bought a second set of the entire thing. Although I have not warmed the second set, I did purchase it. So let's go ahead and get started with Scentsy in that collection. I went ahead and stored my empty clams in this as well. The first one we picked out is Street Parade. This is a jamboree of blood orange, juicy plum, and golden pineapple. So I do tend to like pineapple scents, as long as they're not super acidic or like tart. Really enjoy this. I actually warmed this scent because I got extras of this. That tells you how much I like it. I warmed this scent in 2 different areas. So my first one I warmed in my large living room with high ceilings. I have, we'll say, 3 warmers in the living room that usually get 2 cubes each. And then another one off that in the foyer, entryway, whatever, that gets 2 cubes. So 1 full bar throughout that space. And there I mostly got pineapple, but a sweet pineapple, not tart. Extra maybe sweetness a little bit, probably brought through with that plum. And I melted it also in a smaller bedroom. We use it as an office, and there was just 2 cubes. And there I got a lot of tartness, I think maybe from that blood orange. So just an example of things smelling different in different areas, not only in, different locations, your house versus someone else's house versus work or whatever, but even different in different zones in your own house. Anyway, just wanted to mention that. So I did not really care for it in the smaller area. I did really like it though in the larger area, that sweet pineapple scent. Plum, I think, really just lended to the sweetness, and kind of bringing down maybe that high-pitched pineapple scent just a little bit, and made it very pleasant. And it performed well in the larger area and, of course, in the smaller area. But, yeah, this is a club contender. I'll just say it now. I got the 2 collections, so I have got 2, but I also got a 6-pack with 3 more Street Parade in it. So I also have another pineapple scent, the Scooby-Doo, in my club. What's it called? Zoinks. It's more of a pink pineapple scent, but with the plum mixed with this, kind of makes it along those same lines. So I'm gonna have to warm them very close in time to see which one is going to stay in my club. All right, moving on. We spent plenty of time on that scent, didn't we? Moving on is Midnight Masquerade. This is sugared beignet, smoky vanilla, and midnight lily. So this is a very dark and heavy floral scent, is the best way to put that. You definitely get a smoky note with kind of this sweet pastry almost, but blended with this lily in there. It doesn't stand out as a pastry, I think. It all blends very well to make this kind of dark, heavy, almost musky floral scent. And it reminds me of stargazing, and I'm pretty sure other people said that in some reviews, and I didn't really think that was similar cold, but warming it, I definitely got that. And to be honest, I did not like stargazing at all. So After warming this one, it's on my I don't need any more list. But I'm glad I tried it. It's very interesting, and I probably will melt the other one, the second one that I got, in another room just to make sure it doesn't give me something different that I really absolutely love in a different area. Like maybe I'm going to try it in the larger living room with the higher ceilings to see if it gives me a completely different scent there, you know? And it was, strength-wise, a good strength in a like normal average bedroom size. Next is Confetti Showers. This is sparkling citrus, black currant, and peach. A hint of peach is what it says. So I get a very tart, almost sour currant here. I don't like that note, and it came out even more when it was warming to me. Again, I warmed this in the living room with the high ceilings. Performance, it did good. All of these are pretty much a one day, except Street Parade. I'll be honest, that lasted like a good 2 into the 3rd day. When I took it out, I could still smell it lightly, but it wasn't strong enough. Anyway, Confetti Showers was a one day and done kind of thing, but it was very tart and sour almost to my nose. I don't really get peach. Well, maybe I get peach on cold. I did not get it warm though. Okay. All right. Next, creamed mint. This is a sprig of garden mint with sweet peppermint and spun sugar. So on cold, this smells like the Andes mints. Okay, first of all, if you know me, I don't like peppermint. No. It's a no in tasting it and smell, unless it's really sweet, added like marshmallow scent stuff with it. So to me, this does not smell like peppermint. It smells like Andes mint, and actually I've been waiting to eat these until I could show you. I've had this since Christmas. And I love these. On cold, I even kind of got a little bit of like a chocolate note that you would get, say, from this. But warm, no chocolate. More of that garden mint. And honestly, I did this one in the kitchen, which is a galley kitchen, and I have a warmer like at each end of it, and I barely could smell this scent. And they had, and I usually, so I like, if you haven't noticed, I like to finish a bar all at once. So I split it between 3 warmers, one in the laundry room, which is at the end of the galley kitchen, and then 2 warmers in the galley kitchen at each end. Anyway, so a total between the 3 warmers of 8 cubes. Anyway, still couldn't really smell it unless I was right next to it, like the first 2 or 3 hours, and that's it. I did not get any more from it. I was kind of disappointed because honestly, I really liked the scent. Yeah, so I will try probably the second one, maybe in a different area, but honestly, I'm not a huge bakery fan outside of melting it in the kitchen. Like, I'm not going to melt bakery throughout the entire house or even in my living room. That's more of a kitchen only type scent area. Anyway, so I might try it in this bedroom. We'll see. All right, and last but not least, King Cake. King Cake. And this says a sweet crust of cinnamon and brown sugar coated with silky notes of golden butter. Okay, so this is the time of year for king cake. They are everywhere you go. There was a commercial on the other day, a bakery in one of the supermarkets, I think, advertising their king cakes. Yeah. So I'm familiar with king cake. And they are more of a bread than, you know, a cake. I know cake is in the name. I guess it's just because there's the sweet, there's like an icing and cinnamon sugar kind of combination. Some go with apple or cream cheese, but your basic king cake is cinnamon, which is what this is. But the brown sugar that's mentioned in the scent notes is not distinct in this scent to me as brown sugar. It's just a little sweetness with that like bakery cinnamon, not red hot at all, and very teeny tiny bit. But the bread note, it's not a yeasty bread, that makes sense, but it is bread to me. It's not a cake scent. So, hope that helps. Not the best at describing bakery scents, but yeah. Bread, not cake, not yeasty. Very little brown sugar and cinnamon, and the brown sugar is not really distinct as brown sugar. So, if it sounds like something you would like, give it a try. I think it's a great bakery scent, especially if you don't like super sweet scents. I think that's a good option to try. Okay, that's all for Scentsy, and let's, I have one kind of miscellaneous here that we can talk about from Hidey-Ho. It is Fresh Air. And this is Sunshine, Citrus, Fresh Rain, Musk Floral, and Blonde Woods. So I had a small Hidey-Ho haul maybe 6 months ago now, and I ordered maybe a dozen, half a dozen to a dozen scents. And yes, they were all like different fresh scents because that's what I gravitate towards. But a lot of these smell very, very similar and just generic, clean, laundry, powdery kind of laundry type scents. And this was no different. Probably will not order from Hidey-Ho again. Yeah, the strength was nice, but other than that, you know, just a generic scent overall. I do have two to talk about from Sassy Girl Aroma. One is Pink Sleepy Time, and it is pink sugar, lavender, spearmint, and chamomile. I like the scent, but it's a little too heavy on the spearmint for me. It kind of takes over all of those other notes that I really love usually. So while it's not a repurchase, it is a good scent. I will say that. But I think that spearmint, maybe it's just me and my nose, of course, that's more sensitive to the spearmint, but that is a little overpowering the others. She does great blends, obviously, but that spearmint note, I wonder what it would smell like just taking that spearmint note out of there. I would probably love it. Anyway, yeah, so I'm glad I tried that, and I will enjoy what I have here. And the other one I have from Sassy Girl is, I don't have it here. I brought it to work, and I absolutely love it there. It is Dancing Under a Lemon Tree. I'm sorry. I'm still coughing every now and then. It is calamansi, lime, green tea, citrus, and soft musk. And it is a beautiful citrus, almost like fresh perfume almost type scent. Someone, I think, in my haul video of that said that they think it's supposed to be inspired by a perfume. I should have gone back and looked at that to see what perfume they said and who said it. But anyway, I love that scent. It is fresh. It's citrus, but not like a tart, you know, screaming citrus, really. It's a nice, pretty, fresh, just on the border of perfume. And an average performer as well. I'm really liking Sassy Girl. If I haven't mentioned that before, I'm really liking the Sassy Girl scents and performance and ease of storing these. I'm a fan. and I will be buying more. She's actually got an open pre-order today that I will be investigating the scents and buying more. But if you know me, I usually stay with kind of sweet, fruity, or fresh type scents. So the occasional bakery, you know. Okay, moving on. I finished a, what do they call this? A carton from Pink Zebra in Mountain Air. I like that they have the scent notes on here. It is Crisp Breeze, Lavender, and Eucalyptus Leaf. What I actually did was put this in an empty candle jar and into a candle crock to use this in the dog's room. And it is very herbal in the scent, but fresh at the same time, but a distinct kind of sharp herbal note. Really nice for kind of that odor out type feel. But yeah, I just cannot handle the way sprinkles make a mess. So I still have some to get through. So you'll still see some other Pink Zebra, but they may not be available anymore. All right. And then last but not least, a candle in Eucalyptus Snowfall. This was in a candle crock as well. Frozen Eucalyptus, Snowy Spearmint, Winter Lavender. I love lavender. I love these cooling kind of eucalyptus-y fresh type scents. And this is great. Strong performer. Yeah. No scent left in the wax because it was in a candle crock for a week. But I can still smell it in the lid just a little bit. Yeah. Very nice, crisp. A little sharp note also kind of in this one. But very nice kind of icy lavender type scent. Okay, that wraps it up. Thank you for stopping by, and next week I plan on the Meltdown, the weekly Meltdown being all Bring Back My Bar reviews. I have kind of been working on them a little here and there, just not including them in the weekly Meltdowns because I wanted to do them all together in one video. So stay tuned for that. Also, coming up is my mom and daughter will be doing their thoughts on the 4 Bring Back My Bars that they each tested, warmed, whatever. So you'll get to see them again. That's probably the weekend after this weekend. Anyway, yeah, okay, stay tuned. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Here we go. Oh, you gotta love these remotes. They always have to reconnect, restart. I